You're in heaven right now and messing it up. Throughout history, the concept of paradise has been ever present in religious scriptures, representing humanity's deepest desires and ultimate hopes in this earthly life. But when it comes down to it, where is paradise? Does it truly exist, or is it merely a construct of the human mind? Today, let's explore this concept, clarify its meaning, and understand how one might reach this promised land that so many speak of. Paradise blindness. Take a moment to look around you. Really look. What do you see? A room, objects, perhaps light streaming through a window. Here's what you're missing. You are already standing in paradise. Not a paradise promised in the distant future, not a mystical realm awaiting you after death, but right here, right now, and you might not even realize it. The awareness reading these words, the consciousness perceiving this moment, exists in a state of infinite potential. Yet, society has conditioned you to see limitations, scarcity, and separation instead. You've been taught to search for paradise through religious devotion, material success, or even the end of life itself. But while you search, the state of eternal bliss is already surrounding you, infusing you, and most importantly, is you. The ancient Upanishads illuminate this truth, the essence of everything. The entire world has this as its soul. That is reality. That is the self. That is you. Imagine a fish, swimming frantically through the ocean, desperately searching for water. It sounds absurd, doesn't it? And yet, humans do the very same thing, searching for paradise while already living within it. Your capacity to sense, to think, to feel, and to perceive is rooted in a sacred divine essence. The consciousness experiencing this moment is paradise itself. Instead of embracing this reality, however, we create suffering through our misguided perceptions. We pollute the environment, wage wars, and spread hatred, all while standing in the Garden of Eden. We wait for salvation, not realizing that salvation is waiting for us to recognize it. In our blindness, we turn paradise into hell. Now, reflect on your own life. How many moments have you missed, waiting for something better to come along? The chirping of birds outside your window, the steady rhythm of your breath, the simple miracle of existence. These are not separate from paradise. They are paradise manifesting through the unique experience that is you. The issue is not the absence of paradise, but our inability to perceive it. We have been conditioned to believe that happiness lies somewhere else, in some distant future, in an achievement yet to come, or in a reward after death. This belief system traps us in a cycle of perpetual striving and dissatisfaction. In a world obsessed with more success, more possessions, more validation, we lose sight of the abundance that is already ours. We become like the fish, unaware of the ocean it swims in, constantly seeking what is already present. This constant search distracts us from the profound truth that every breath, every heartbeat, every moment of awareness is a gift beyond measure. The truth is simpler, yet profound. Paradise is a state of mind, a shift in perception. When you fully inhabit the present moment, with all its wonders and imperfections, you realize that you have everything you need to experience joy and fulfillment. You are not separate from the beauty of life. You are that beauty. The breeze against your skin, the warmth of sunlight, the laughter of loved ones. These are all fragments of paradise, waiting for you to notice them. If you're starting to see how this all connects, then give us a like and subscribe. I'll continue to teach you about where the real you actually is, right now. Neurological veils. Your brain works like a filter, not a creator of consciousness. Science shows your neurons fire in patterns that either reveal or obscure paradise, depending on your conditioning. When you understand this process, you can begin to remove the filters hiding heaven from your perception. Each neural pathway in your brain gets stronger with use. When you ignore the paradise of the present for a future goal, you reinforce the pathways of separation. Your brain becomes better at missing what's already here. This isn't a flaw. It's a feature created by repetition. When you're not focused on a task, your brain's default mode network activates. This network tells the story of me, a separate self searching for paradise elsewhere. However, brain scans of long-term meditators show reduced activity in this network. As the story of separation fades, the reality of paradise becomes clear. Your nervous system responds to threats by tightening, causing physical tension and narrowing your perception. This survival instinct helped our ancestors, but now it fuels the illusion of separation from paradise. Your body defends itself against the heaven it's already part of. Neuroscience shows that attention is powerful. Your brain processes information based on your expectations. If you expect paradise to be somewhere else, your neural circuits block evidence of it being here. You're using the most advanced technology in the universe to hide heaven from yourself. Fortunately, your brain's neuroplasticity allows change. Every time you recognize the perfection of pure awareness, new neural pathways form. Each moment of awareness strengthens these pathways. By noticing what's already here, you're rewiring your brain to stop missing paradise. Your sensory systems process vastly more information than reaches conscious awareness. Of the millions of bits of data available each second, your brain selects only what matches your current beliefs and expectations. This selection process happens before conscious thought. You never even see what you filtered out. The reticular activating system in your brainstem acts as reality's gatekeeper, determining what information reaches consciousness. This system responds to what you believe is important. When you believe paradise must be earned or found elsewhere, your RAS filters out evidence of its presence now. Brain imaging studies show activity in the posterior cingulate cortex decreases during experiences of non-dual awareness. When the sense of separation dissolves, this suggests your brain knows how to recognize paradise. It simply needs retraining to stop creating the illusion of separation. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and future thinking, often overrides your natural capacity to recognize paradise. While planning serves practical purposes, constant future orientation blinds you to heaven's presence now. Your brain's executive function becomes an executive dysfunction when it comes to recognizing reality. Gamma wave synchronization across different brain regions correlates with experiences of unity consciousness. Your brain harmonizes when you stop creating the illusion of separation. The neural symphony plays paradise's song when you stop conducting the orchestra of seeking. The architecture of your brain contains specific circuits dedicated to recognizing reality. These neural networks activate when you stop creating the illusion of separation. Brain imaging studies show increased activity in the posterior cingulate cortex during moments of pure awareness when the veil between you and paradise temporarily lifts. Your brain's default mode network, active whenever you're not focused on a specific task, generates the persistent illusion of a separate self-seeking paradise. This network burns through massive amounts of energy, maintaining this illusion. When activity in this network decreases, the recognition of paradise naturally occurs. The hippocampus, crucial for memory formation, stores every moment you've overlooked paradise. These accumulated memories create a template expecting separation. Your brain references this template automatically, filtering present experience through past oversight. Breaking this pattern requires conscious intervention in this unconscious process. Neurotransmitters play a vital role in this process. Dopamine, the reward chemical, spikes during seeking behavior. Your brain becomes addicted to the search for paradise, preferring the chemical rush of seeking over the recognition of what's already here. This creates a biological barrier to seeing reality. The insula, responsible for interoception, sensing your body's internal state, can either reveal or conceal paradise. When operating from seeking mode, it generates sensations of lack and incompleteness. When allowed to function naturally, it reveals the perfection already present in every cell. Your brain's mirror neuron system, designed for learning through observation, picks up others' blindness to paradise. You unconsciously mirror the seeking behavior of those around you, creating a collective reinforcement of oversight. This neural mimicry perpetuates the illusion across entire societies. Comment below if you're starting to understand how our brains play a huge role in seeking. which constantly leads to dissatisfaction and dysfunction. Living recognition. Intellectual understanding alone won't transform your experience of paradise. You can memorize every spiritual teaching, grasp complex neuroscience, and still miss the living reality of heaven that exists here and now. Knowledge, when used as an end, becomes another veil, a barrier that separates you from direct experience. The mind thrives on accumulating concepts, building intricate mental models of enlightenment. Yet, these models can distract you from the truth right beneath your feet. Notice your mind at this moment. Is it trying to analyze these words instead of experiencing them directly? True recognition of paradise lies in the present, in the raw immediacy of now. When you touch a doorknob, notice the cool metal against your skin. When you drink water, taste its subtle flavor. When you walk, feel the rhythm of each step. These simple sensations are gateways to heaven, experienced before thought divides life into categories. Paradise is not an abstract idea. It's the direct, unfiltered experience of awareness. To fully live it, let go of concepts and return to the simplicity of being. In that quiet presence, heaven reveals itself effortlessly. Your daily life offers countless opportunities for recognition. Washing dishes becomes an opportunity to feel the warmth of the water, the texture of soap bubbles, and the sound of running water. Driving becomes a chance to notice the seamless coordination of perception and action. Even waiting in line at the grocery store becomes an opening to recognize the awareness in which impatience appears. The mind will resist this simplicity. It wants something more spectacular, more special. It seeks dramatic experiences, altered states, and mystical visions. But paradise doesn't need special effects. It's the ordinary magic of being aware, the simple fact of experience happening. Notice how suffering appears when you trade direct experience for mental concepts. Physical pain becomes psychological torment through the story of why me. Relationship challenges become unbearable through narratives of blame. Financial stress intensifies through beliefs about lack. The mind's commentary creates a secondary layer of suffering on top of raw experience. Your body knows paradise directly. Every cell vibrates with the intelligence that orchestrates billions of complex processes without conscious control. Your heart beats, your lungs breathe, your wounds heal, all without consulting your thoughts. This innate wisdom doesn't need concepts to function perfectly. The senses perceive without interpretation. Eyes see colors and forms without naming them. Ears hear sounds without categorizing them. Skin feels sensations without judging them. Before thought divides experience into good and bad, desirable and undesirable, the senses receive reality purely. Even emotions, before being labeled and resisted, are simply energy moving through your body. Anger is sensation and movement. Fear is alertness and activation. Sadness is heaviness and contraction. Without the mind story, emotions flow naturally, like weather patterns through the sky of awareness. Paradise isn't a concept to understand, but a reality to live. Each moment offers a fresh opportunity to drop out of mental commentary into direct experience. Each breath invites you to notice the awareness in which all experiences appear. Each sensation calls you back to the simplicity of being. The recognition I'm pointing to isn't something you can achieve through effort. It's what remains when you stop overlooking the obvious. When you cease trying to reach paradise and notice it's already fully present as your own aware nature. When you allow experience to be exactly as it is, without mental interference, your true nature as awareness doesn't need to be cultivated or improved. It's already perfect, already complete. What truly needs your attention is the habit of prioritizing concepts, beliefs, and mental images over direct experience. The mind tends to replace raw, immediate reality with second-hand knowledge, leading you away from what is already present. In this moment, can you let go of everything you think you know? Can you meet this experience with fresh eyes, free from assumptions and expectations? When you allow reality to unfold as it is, without labeling, judging, or trying to control it, paradise naturally reveals itself. This recognition doesn't require effort or a special skill. It simply requires being present and aware. The choice is always available. Will you pause and experience the heaven here now, or continue chasing mental concepts and ideas about what could be? No one else can make this choice for you. No teaching or philosophy can give you the awareness you already possess. True recognition lies in realizing that you don't have to find paradise. It has been waiting patiently, woven into every moment of your life. When you stop seeking and simply notice, the heaven you long for becomes beautifully and effortlessly clear. What do you think about these ideas? Do you believe that heaven isn't a distant place or a far-off vision, but rather something that exists in every moment of life, in the way we perceive the world and find happiness in simple, everyday things? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest videos. Thank you for watching, and if you have time, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time.